Introducing first, DC Dillinger. And his opponent, please welcome back to Wrestling Star Wars, the former New England Heavyweight Champion, B.A.D. Brian
It is the 100th episode of This Week in Wrestling. I'm Brian Webster, along with the glue that keeps this house together, Knuckles Nelson.
Well, Brian Webster, B.A.D. Brian Day versus DC Dillinger with Nikki ROXXI. But on a personal note, I just want to say to all the other wrestling promotions out there, the independents in the New England area, for our 100th episode, ha ha!
And how appropriate it will be later on in the program.
Yeah, that's 100 weeks in a row, pal. That's like 5 seasons.
We know what 100 stands for. Thank you very
Well,
much.
let's face it, Brian. 100 weeks, we win.
Oh, hands down, I do not argue that point. Kid USA will be defending the New England Heavyweight Championship next here on the program, and how appropriate that is for our 100th episode.
Hey, I'm glad Brian Day is on the show for the 100th episode. I have gotten my butt kicked many times by Brian Day, and now DC Dillinger can see what it's like. And Nikki ROXXI, his valet, manager, girlfriend, whatever she is, all I can say is, Swans.
Oh, come on. Behave
Well, she's
yourself.
a Swans.
You haven't even spoken to her.
I don't have to speak to a broad to know if she's a Swans. What's the matter with you?
I
Look
know.
at this. DC Dillinger brought right back into the ring.
You sure can pick them. I'll hand you that.
Yeah, I've been known to pick some beauties, haven't I?
And that was a shoot. Thank you very much. Look out. Off the ropes. No, look at that. Nice reversal by Dillinger. Steps over his man, does Brian Day, and uh-oh.
Look at that.
Nikki ROXXI just rolled on Brian Day.
Okay, so apparently she's going to be some sort of factor here.
Well, she's a participating Swans, if you will.
Well, look at this now, Brian. Look at her going to work on Brian Day. I can't believe it.
She's not afraid to get up close and personal with the 290-pound uncontrollable monster who seems to be meeting his match here this week against DC Dillinger and his unofficial tag team partner, Nikki ROXXI.
Wow. When's the last time you saw Brian Day on his back?
Well, he's having some problems here.
Oh, big kick out there.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Brian Day got B.A.D. tattooed on his back, taking up his whole back. Doesn't he know he's bad? Did he really have to write it on his back?
Well, he knows he's bad, and now everyone else does too.
No, don't get me wrong. I think the tattoo looks great.
Nice knee drop right there by DC Dillinger, wearing a very religious shirt here on the program this week.
The fishnet.
Yeah.
It's got a big hole in the back of it.
It's holy, get it?
Well, the
Never
money
mind.
that the guys make here in Wrestling Star Wars, you could go out and buy 10 shirts.
Yeah, at the Ames going out of business sale, maybe.
Apparently, the Ames in Seabrook is going out of business.
Ah! Look at that. No effect. Oh, man. One chop that wasn't even the hardest the guy can chop sends Dillinger down. Look out. Ah, and a clothesline. I'll show you how it's done, son. Uh-oh. And a shot downstairs, way downstairs on B.A.D.
Look at Snapmare's Brian Day over. You know, DC Dillinger is once again a young up-and-coming wrestler that is showing no fear of Brian Day, which must mean stupidity.
Well, no, not really. Think about this. Brian Day has been vocal. He wants a title shot against Kid USA. Dillinger feels like he perhaps has something to
Look at this,
prove.
look at this. Going for the leg again, Brian.
Uh-oh. And now, Nikki... Oh, no! He just forearm smashed his own girlfriend, Nikki ROXXI, up in the air and down with the bad blaster.
I've seen this too many times in the past, and we
That's
know
it.
what's coming up here.
Yeah, Brian Day has had enough of the malarkey going on inside the ring. Backbreaker down to the canvas. Forget it. Count to 2,000.
All right, fans, B.A.D. Brian Day. Brian Day, your winner here on This Week in Wrestling. And coming up next after this, Kid USA will defend the New England Heavyweight Championship.